What up? Big Herc 916. Positivity, motivation. Never settle for average. Go to bigherc916.com, pick up some merch, and grab your bar of soap, man. Wash your ass. Quit walking around stinking, man. You know, you smell like, old onion. Somebody asked me, man, why aren't more young people having kids? And, what is going to be the result of this in 20, 30, 40 years? And, when I talk to young people, a lot of them, they just are, not very sure what the future is going to hold. And in the current state of the educational system and what's going on, a lot of people don't want to be involved in that, man. They don't want to have to raise kids in that type of environment. And then on top of it, a lot of young people just don't want to put the time into raising a kid. Back in the day, people had multiple kids, and the family, stay-at-home mom. You can spend more time with your child. But the way economics are today for a lot of young people, and both people having to work, somebody go to school or somebody get a job, it's not the right conditions to really have a child unless you're in a very good financial position, and then you can provide the right tools. And it's not easy. That's why a lot of people just get dogs. They get dogs and they're like, hey, I got a dog, blah, 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 blah. And, statistics are showing that, right now, in America, there's a lot more women than men, probably close to, I want to say, 3-4 to 1. And so women, that get into their mid-30s, if they haven't already found a man to start a family, they're going to be single for the rest of their lives. And there's a lot of misconceptions about what women want from men. They talk about, oh man, I don't want no guy who's like this and that. But then when they get a weenie, they cuck them. They bring a bull in to bust their cheeks and let the cuck sit there and watch. So do you want a weenie or do you want a bull? Can't have both. You don't have to get a man who's abusive or who acts like an asshole, but you need a man who's not going to scream like a little bitch if the danger comes at him. You want somebody who can, change your tire or fix your plumbing, who can protect you in a bar, or open a door for you when you get in a car. Somebody who will say, hey, I love you. Somebody who will hold you at night. You want a real motherfucker. You don't want a weenie. But the message that they're trying to push is that being a real man is being toxic. Toxic is just a dude who's an asshole. Maybe this guy is verbally abusive. Maybe he drinks too much. Maybe he has no ambition. Maybe he's, just running around and having, random kids, and he's just irresponsible. I mean, that's nothing to do with masculinity. Masculinity is just, carrying on what you were taught or ingrained with as what a man does. So, women looking to find a man to have a child with, before you decide to create a family with this person, do your research. Man, do your research. Spend time. There used to be a thing called courtship where, you would learn about each other and find out your likes and dislikes and travel and feel like, hey, man, this is somebody I can spend the rest of my time with. It's just not a hot night on some pills and you bust cheeks and, oh my God, I'm pregnant. Got to be more to it than that, man. You got to take the time to know somebody and maybe do some research and know their family to see if you want to be a part of their family. Because not everybody's a good fit, man. And, you know, a person that you're sleeping with out of wedlock might be about some busting cheeks, but might not be about having some kid stuff, man. So you might want to consider that and look for some values that you would like to instill in your kid, and make sure that the person you're sleeping with has some of those values before you decide to pop out a kid. And, you know, I just feel like a lot of young people, just the ones who are having kids, aren't really thinking. They're just having them, and they're not really preparing themselves. And a lot of that comes from just no family to sit back and kind of give them any solid advice, because the grandmas now are twerking and they're out in the streets, and it's not there. But, you know, there's still good people out there. There's still young people out there who are worthy of having children that can bring life into this world and raise productive human beings. So shout out to you guys. Shout out to ones who are taking care of their families, their children. And for you young people out there, man, hey, the journey's not gonna be an easy one, but don't be too quick to just, you know, pump one out, because it's not just a pump out and you keep it pushing, man. That's a lifelong commitment, man. Even after they turn 18, you're still gonna have to, you know, talk to that child and give them advice. So you guys do your homework. Bring back the courtship. Big Herc 916. Hello, my name is Big Herc 916, and I'm with the Wash Your Ass Committee, and I'm traveling across America helping people wash their ass and get their booty holes clean. And I have with me here today Wash Your Ass soap, and this one in particular is Butt Naked Scrub, but I also have Festival, Oatmeal Milk and Honey, Jamaican Me Crazy, Monkey Farts, and all these scents smell very good. They will help cleanse your body of funk and also make you feel better about yourself. So if you can go to BigHerc916.com, you can pick you up a bar, and my goal is to help America combat funk. Go to BigHerc916.com and purchase you a bar of soap, one of the books I've written, a hat, a beanie, a t-shirt, tank top, or some detail spray for your car. Hello, I'm Big Herc 916. Contact me for life coaching and motivational speaking.